Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Angelo from the T Squad family. As you can see, we are here at the RV getting ready to prep our next trip, which we will video. But I welcome you to our channel and you are gonna love this video. It's about that right there. We are putting an awning, installing an awning on our reflection. It's called a slide out awning, similar to this grand design that is sitting next to me. We are doing the exact same thing. He's got two of them. And first we're gonna start with one of them and then we will see how we like it. You can tell these are our refrigerators. We are putting a slide out awning right here. Oh, hey Richie, what's up? By the way, he's helping me today. All right, so the idea is to put an awning. We're gonna attach it. We're gonna show you how to do it, how we do it. So everything we talk about in this video, we are Amazon affiliates. So anything we talk about, we test, and we do pay full price for it. We do not get a discount at it at all, but we do make some small portion, which is just pennies on the dollar pretty much. But it does help this channel continue to make videos like this and to install that right there. All right, so I ordered this product on Amazon. They do come in multiple sizes. You just have to measure. And what we did, we measured from here to the other side of the flange on the opposite side. And then if you review the pictures on the Amazon site, because they do have a picture that shows the dimensions, the sizes and all that, you would choose your appropriate size to fit from there to there. In this case, we are going with the slide out right there. Yours could be different, but I will put a link. That helicopter every time I record. I will put a link in the description below specifying everything we used in this video will be in the Amazon link down below. So let's get started. Yes, first is first. We need ladders. By the way, if you are not good at ladders, there you go, Richie. Go put that over there. You may not want to do this. So we have our ladder set now. Let's go read directions, because if you know me, love reading directions, making sure that things are working out the way they are and installing things the way they are. So, number one, let's break open this box. Always nice to have helpers. Always. All right, so we'll place it right here, Richie. All right, so what we have is an RV slide out. And like I said, I'll put the link in the description below. All right, so upon opening this box, it does have the directions. This is an on-lux, I believe. And like I said, you have to measure, make sure you get the right measurement, the correct measurement, I said. So it comes with all these parts. What I like about this is finally a product that tells you what the screws are and sizes. Because when we read the directions, it tells you the size of screws to use. And a lot of times we purchase these items and they only have the screws in there with no size. Right, so we have the slide out awning roller tube, and there's two of them. And if you can tell, they have, one is the left and one is the right. Actually, that one's the right. And I like how they say the left. Then you have the centerpiece, okay? Then you have a couple bars, which are the hex-shaped connecting rods. The screws, oh, those are my favorite. Those are my favorite. Pick that one up. Pick that one up. I want to show them what that is. Unwrap it. Unwrap it. This right here, yes, are the brackets. That's one of my favorite. You should have two of these. This is what you see on the outside of your RV, like that, and that's where your entire roller will be installed in. So I like that. So, all right, so you'll notice that there's two colors for the polycords. These are the polycords. This is what gets slid into the roller, and they're two different sizes. The gray is a little thinner and the black is a little thicker. Once you start reading directions, it'll tell you what area the gray goes in and what area the black goes in. So here's that other plate right here. And then under here, oh, you took it out already. My bad. There's your black fabric. You have a choice to go with a white fabric. We decided to go black because everything else is black on our RV. All the other slide outs, all the other awning slide outs. And so we chose to continue going black. Things you'll need is your drill bits. If you don't have it, in the directions tells you which drill bit to use. Even though they're self-drilling tap screws, I always have a couple tubes of silicone on hand. All right, starting with the directions, we just laid it out with the left on that side, the right on that side, the one in the center. And you'll notice that the center one says the middle line. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna insert this into here, then this into the other side. What the directions say, take out the screw before assembly. There's no screw in here. So most likely it wasn't installed when we purchased it, but it's okay because they're all sitting in this bag right there. They are the 4.2 times 16 cross countersunk. And if you look here, it's 4.2 times 16. So we know that those are the screws to use for this part. All right, so we have Richie going to insert the center tube, and there's a way to insert it. It just doesn't go in. There's a way, and he's trying to like do a little puzzle at it. Yep, he's almost there. I'll get closer so you can see what he's trying to do, and I believe it goes like that right there. So try to like get that in there. All right, so there is a way. We were struggling a little bit. Oh, there it is. You are one off. So if you look, it has, you know, the wide angle here, and I believe it goes just like that. So this, if you notice the red line, it says center. They even marked it with a little marker. That's where you want to be. You don't want to go over that because that is actually the center part of that bar, the center bar. Then we'll take this other side here. And what's nice is you can't do it wrong. Like you can't flip it like that and have that wrong over here on this end. So we're going to do it the same way and follow the same. And this should be going just like that as well. And there it is right there. So we'll just make sure it's center right there. Then we'll take the other one here and push it in. Don't pinch your finger. We'll scoot it in, and that's about it right there. All right, change of plans. We ordered the bar and the awning cover for the rear, which Richie's excited because that's the bunkhouse right here. So we are actually not doing the kitchen. We're doing the bunkhouse. And it's so funny because we put this thing together and we're like, that is not gonna fit this kitchen wall. And then Richie said, I bet you it's for the bunkhouse. And yes, it is for the bunkhouse. So let's keep going. Eventually we'll buy one for the kitchen. Richie's excited because when he sleeps, he doesn't have to hear the rain and all that hit the top of his bunkhouse. So they give you a few holes here already pre-drilled. So that's gonna be where you put your screws, your 4.2 times 16, which is right there. And they give you the hole here, there, so you got 4 on one side, and if you flip it, you have 4 on this side as well. Okay, so we have these screws here, and this is nice and tight. So it gives you pre-existing drill holes, so we're gonna use those, but it does not give you the drill holes on the inside, the center bar. So if you notice, these right here are self-tapping screws, and what that means is they have a little drill bit on the end of it that allows it to go through steel or wood or anything. And you notice how steel will come out of it as I drill it. And that's it. I don't want to strip it, and that's it for that. So now we'll go to this other end here. I don't want to lose any screws. We'll do one here. Okay, 4 are taken care of. Now we'll flip it and do the other side. So now that we are done with this, and Richie did notice there are 4 extra screws, so there's actually a set of 4 each rail. So a total of 12, and we still have 2 more left, so we're curious where that goes. So now it asks us, the next installation would be install the fabric on the roller tube. So this is where you would get your fabric, which is over there, and then you would get your gray polycord, which is right here. Richie will unwind it real quick, and then we will insert the gray polycord into the fabric loop figure. So we unrolled the fabric, and if you notice, there's a white little tag over there that says upper. Now, in the directions does not specify what's upper and lower. So I'm assuming the upper is going to be the upper part of that area. Actually, it's going to go over there, but the upper part that's attached to the RV. All right, so Richie's actually going to feed it through right here, making sure that it's straight. This way it's easier to feed through. Might have to inch your way there, Bubba. There you go. Yep, it's a little tricky to get this in, but he's getting it. There you go. I fail it. It's right here.
Oh my gosh, that scared me. I thought this went through.
The trick is to make sure that this is straight. So we're going to lay it right on top of the roll bar there, and it's almost through. It's actually right here. You got it. Rich, if you go straight, lower that end, you probably get it in better. There you go. There you go. Yes, he's got it through. All right, so now, Richie, we are going to slide it through right here of the bar. So your job is to move this thing over there and let's slide it through. What we're gonna do is, you see this little slit right here, we're gonna actually feed it through first with the cord, the poly cord. Then we're gonna go ahead and nice and gentle just slide it through. I hold it up. Pull the bottom. Yep. There you go. Now, sliding through that little slit. Keep going. All right, so the next direction says the awning has been pre-tensioned. This is it right here. Do not remove this whatsoever. So please do not take off spring safety pin until you finish step 7, which is on the next page. We won't go there yet. So now it's asking you, roll the fabric up, roll tube according to clockwise in the direction as the picture shows. So I set this up where this part right here, the bar support, is actually facing down, similar to the photo. So what Richie and I should say, is we will take this fabric, roll it this way, because that would be clockwise. So we're going to lift it up, and yes, we are actually going to fold it over this way, Richie, over that way. Yep, just like that. Yes, and now we will lift it up like this, nice and tight, and now you and I will turn it clockwise, making sure that it's nice and tight. So I'm gonna have to put my phone down here. All right, so we made sure the fabric was even on both ends, so Richie had to slide it through. So now what we're gonna do, nice and easy, we are going to roll it clockwise, making sure there is no seams. And that's what Richie's gonna do, and making sure the fabric folds on top of each other. So if Richie needs to pull his way a little, he can, but he doesn't have to yet. So hold on, buddy. There we go. Okay, get another hand. Keep going. Good, and we're just clockwise-ing it, making sure that it's even.
I got a little bit.
So we're at the end of our turning. All right, so we're good here. All right, let's place this thing down nice and neat, making sure there's no sharp edges anywhere that it will sit on. This way we are good. Let's move on to the next step, and I believe the next step would be the brackets that we support to the RV. We are going to install this bracket here using the, what was that, Richie? So there's 2 sets of screws in here, which I don't like that, because now you got to go ahead and start separating them, making sure that you're using the bigger, the 22 is the bigger one. So using the proper screws, we're using the thicker ones that came in the same bag as the other one. And we're going to take this, and I'm going to mount it like right there. The print doesn't show anywhere where you should put it, so I think I'm going to do it right there, Richie. Okay, I am completely level there. That's actually nice. So what I would do is throw a little level up here, but since I already know this is level, because I'm following this bar right here, I think we're gonna be okay. All right, so we're gonna copy the same way we did on the other side, butting it up to the top like that, and going all the way to the little edge, the little beveled edge right there. And I'm going to put a screw right here. He's connecting the rods that go on the sides of these. Richie, point it that way a little bit more. And yep, right there. So basically the awning, here, I'll take that other one. And the awning will be connected to this right here. So once we put it in, the awning part will be connected to this, like this. And then that will be the one that retracts back and forth. And then you'll have your roll of liner right here. And then you'll put the 2 screws here. All right, let's go ahead and grab this side. You grab your side. We're gonna go ahead and walk up the ladder, and just remember that it does have a left and a right side. All right, so as you can see, we got them all, and we got this installed to a certain point. Now, when you reach this point right here, you're gonna see these 2 screws, one here and one here. Pay attention not to these, because I'm gonna go ahead and finish those after I'm done, but these right here. Now you will need to drill a hole, because these screws right here are not strong enough to drill through there. It just will continue to spin. So you're gonna have to drill a pilot hole similar, and then go ahead and use your self-tapping screw. Making sure that your drill bit is not bigger than your screw itself, because that means it'll defeat the purpose for the hole. So looks like, Richie, all right, so once you got it countersunk, you're gonna put your screw in like that.
All I know is I felt like I was about to pass out when I was over there.
And there you go. That is what it looks like. And then we'll put another one next to it. Okay, so that one's in right there. So we got 2 in. I'll go ahead and finish these right here. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go on that side. Hi, Richie. Apologies how sloppy like our videoing is, but it is windy. And we are trying to get the screws lined up. So we did all these. We did the other sides. Now we are going to put this rail here so we can attach this to the rail and roll it up. So now we are ready to install the rail where the polycord goes into at the top of the awning. So what I did purchase with Amazon, and you'll find this in the link in the description below, is this double-sided like sticky tar. You could use double-sided tape, but I kind of wanted something that's going to weatherproof a little bit as I go. So what I'm going to do is, after I insert the poly rail all the way through like this, and I'm going to go ahead and start. Now remember, your screws that you're going to mount to on top of the RV is going to be a minimum of 3 inches from your top. So I'm going to do, I'm just going to put it in here first, then we'll go ahead and eye it, making sure that this is going to be like that. So I'm going to go ahead and begin by just sliding this in like this, and I'm going to do 2 of them. Since I have 2, I'm just going to go ahead and run it all the way through. You see how I'm doing that? Just like that, nice and neat. Just like that. It's always easier with help, but since Richie's recording me, and Richie, you want to... All right, so I got the first one in. Actually, Richie put the camera down to help me, thank you. And now I'm going to insert the second one all the way through to match the other one. And then we're going to take these, and this is when I was telling you about this little double-sided tape here. I'm going to expand it all the way. The length of the... Yeah, we want to push this all the way through, by the way. So let's go ahead and we'll push it. So we're going to tape it on the back of this right here. Like right there. All the way. And you could do this while it's down. I just thought it was a pain in the neck to do it while it's down. Like that. Like that. Finish it.
I can't.
So now we're going to unpeel the paper. We're going to stick it up there. We're going to make sure that it's nice and level all the way across. Unfortunately, I can't take you guys with us because we have no way to record that. But you get the point. I'm going to unstick this paper, I'm gonna put it up there, nice and even. All right, so we put a screw here, there. It's 4 per rack, and you got 2 racks, and we got 4 on the other side. Notice I will be pushing this like sealant down to make it nice and neat all the way across. And now we will go ahead and remove our safety pins right here, making sure that you are wearing your safety glasses and using a tool for that, because who knows how far it'll fling as soon as we remove it. So let's try that now. What's that? I am. What do you mean I'm not? I just put my safety glasses on. I'm gonna take the pin. I'm gonna pull it. No, it's not easy. Oh, you just pull it out? So how to do it is you have to lift a little bit to pull the tension off of it and then remove it. And since I only have 2 hands, or 1 hand because I'm videoing with the other, I'm gonna go ahead and put the phone down. Okay, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. Dispose of this properly because you do not want this to go in your tire. All right, we'll do the other one on this side. Yeah. Again, I'm gonna have to pull the tension off of it. I wish I would have recorded that, because as soon as I pulled that pin out, this whole fabric just went tight, nice and tight. Ah, I'm so bummed, Richie. So bummed. Did you see that whole thing tighten? So that didn't take us no time at all to do. As you can see, we are done. The only thing Richie's gonna do, he's gonna open up the slide outs and make sure that everything's working properly. Now, one thing I do want to say is you do need to caulk or silicone the seams. Yes. Look at that. We will cut this piece off. Wait, look at that. That should wrap it up right there. Another inch maybe. Boy, the bunk is long. Okay, so leave it right there. Look at that. Very nice. Let's see how it looks on this side. And what's nice is it's not rubbing at all. Yeah, I put it up high enough. 3 inches minimum, so that's good. And then when we get down here, you can see how nice that the transition and everything is. Look how nice that is. I am definitely sold on getting one for the kitchen. The one originally we were supposed to do. And yeah, that wasn't the case for this one. So, all right, so let's watch this close. And yes, we are gonna cut these off, by the way. Look how nice it's closing. Nice. Very nice. Hey everybody, we're all set here, and like I said, everything will be in the link in the description below. So if you choose to buy an awning like this, remember I just showed you can go through various of sizes. Don't make the mistake like me, and I ordered the back one by accident. Even though I was ordering both, I just deleted one of them. I wasn't sure which one I deleted, and that's it. So at least Richie and Lexi have a awning cover over their bed, their bunkhouse, and that's it. That's how easy it was. I think it took us a total of 30 minutes, but with recording and all that, about 2 hours. So hey, if you have not subscribed, please do so by hitting that subscribe button. Go a step further. We have news for you guys soon. We'll tell you guys later. Hit that bell and you will get notified for videos like this. In the meantime, Richie just said, what? Yeah, what? We'll catch you guys in the next video. Please subscribe. Have a safe camping trip.